I think I have a lot of pride when I step on the field to be able to represent Minnesota people. I think in this state, whether it's the Twins, the Wild, the Vikings, if there's a guy that's from Minnesota, I think people really get behind that. Minnesota people are very passionate about being from here. I love it, and I want to have like that Minnesota boy energy coming out of me, you know, like I grew up here, so I think it just gives me an extra edge. I grew up in Maplewood, Minnesota. From a very young age, my parents would pretty much just find me laying down somewhere and they'd be like, oh, he ran himself into the dirt again. Like, what are we gonna do with all this energy? And they're like, let's try soccer, and then it just stuck ever since. The closest MLS team was Sporting KC, so I was a huge Sporting KC fan. We turned pro in 2017, so I was freshman year in high school, I think. All of a sudden, we're building the stadium, we have a team, like it's gonna be super cool. It's huge for the soccer community. I think that was a big stepping stone in my career of like, I really wanna take this seriously, whether it's getting my college paid for and getting a scholarship or, you know, playing the professional route. I got an email in November of 2020, and I was lost. I mean, I didn't have anything going for college either, and it was just basically like, hey, we're having this open tryout for the academy. Next thing I know, it was a trial process from November till July of 300-400 kids, and it just slowly dwindled, and finally there was about like 22 of us. Got that full-time spot, and it was the best thing ever, because that fall season I immediately noticed myself just bomb forward and felt myself getting better every day. And then that was one of the greatest like calls ever, is them telling me, hey, you're coming to first team preseason. It was a surreal moment, but like now this is like the biggest opportunity. What are you gonna do with it?
Padelford, the man to enter for an MLS debut for Devin Padelford.
One of the coolest things last year was after my debut, like going over and you could just see like the proudness in your parents. I mean, they sacrificed everything. Like, you know, it was my dream and they did everything they could to get me wherever it had to be. And I am so thankful and so grateful for them. And when you have that moment with your parents of like seeing them be proud of you, it's almost like they don't even talk, but like you walk over and you can just see it in their smile, the way they're like carrying themselves the rest of the day. I was just so happy. I couldn't stop smiling. I couldn't stop talking about it. We went home after and we were up till like 4 in the morning, just reminiscing and like, you know, crying. And it was just, it's a moment I'll never forget. My goal is that kid that's in the stands that's playing for St. Croix Academy or playing for St. Paul Blackhawks. It's like, wait, he did this too, and he's on the field like contributing. I can do this too. Pinch myself every day to make sure it's, you know, not a dream.